Part one. Part one. I was called to do another love reading. That little evil smirk right there. In the Bible, it states, you treat your partner bad, we'll make sure your finances don't double. That's what's happening to them because they love money. They love structure. They love stability that they're building for themselves. And they're wondering why the fuck it's not arriving. It's not arriving because karma's finally chewing your ass up for treating somebody poorly. Let's fucking dive in. You're going to enjoy this fucking reading. You guys know that I only do one love reading a day, but I'm being called to do another one. As simple as that. So let's dive in, right? I specifically want to see what's going on between you and your person. Okay, so you're rebuilding after destruction. That's actually crazy because we had the Tower and the Star. Again, the Tower and the Star. You're rebuilding after destruction. So I feel like you have lost hope on your person. Like you really have. Like it's not that you're even sad. It's not that you're even mad. You're more disappointed because you really thought that they were going to do well for themselves. Right? That's what's coming out very, very strongly as of this moment in time. Right? But give me more info. We have the Queen of Pentacles reverse, and then we also have the Chariot. The Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles. Why are these two cards right here? Dame más información, por favor. The Queen of Swords reverse. The Death reverse. Exactly. You're more disappointed because you really thought that they were going to become better. That's why you're disappointed. And it's not even that you're mad at the situation. I feel like you're more mad at yourself for how things played out, right? It's like, me vistes la cara de pendejo, pendeja, and I would never give you that satisfaction again. You thought you could play me. I would never, ever give you that satisfaction ever, ever again. That's what's coming out very, very strongly as of this moment in time. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords could signify that right now you're having problems with your mother, or like your mother told you that este cabrón no iba a cambiar. It's like your mother knew that this specific person was not going to do something for themselves, right? I specifically do want to say this though. If you guys are currently in separation, there's this underlying energy of them feeling like left behind with the Chariot and the Death reverse. But at the same time, with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like they're afraid of you in a way. Not even afraid of you. They're afraid of the consequences of their actions, right? For some of you guys have been on and off. That's what's coming out. For some of you guys have been on and off, right? But this time around, you're more focused on releasing this heavy burden. That's what you want to do. You're more focused on releasing this heavy burden instead of actually carrying it, right? Also, if you're dealing with a guy, they complain a lot. Like if you're dealing with a guy, they bitch a lot. And I'm so sorry if I should not be talking about, but they bitch way too much. They bitch about every single fucking thing. And that's why we have two queens. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords reverse, because they're coming out as a fucking queen. They're coming out as feminine energy. You guys fucking clashed a lot. That's what the fuck you guys did, right? There's pain here. They're trying to release pain. They're trying to release pain. Three of Swords. Three of Swords, Ten of Wands reverse. They're really trying to release you. They're trying to release pain, but they're not doing it. And you want to know why it's not working? You want to know why it's not happening? It's because they're not creating change. That's why. That's why it's not changing. That's why it's not happening. Because in order for them to fully let you go, they have to create change for themselves, right? In order for them to fully let you go, in order for them to fully release you, they have to create change for themselves, and that's specifically not what they're doing. I don't know why I feel like some of you guys had a person that would constantly talk about reading. Like that's what's coming out. Like they would read all these books, or maybe you like to read, they like to read, or like they were faking a persona around reading self-development books. You know how like a year ago there was like a trend of reading self-development books? I feel like they were hopped on that trend. They're posters, right? The Death reverse, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Wands, even though they want to release you and they want to take control, it's not working because they really have to change themselves for this to work, right? I don't know why I feel like they talk so highly about their future. They talk so highly about how they're going to have a really nice life, a really good future, but they're really not doing anything to actually do it, right? And I don't know why I specifically feel like they're a fucking follower. They're not a leader, they're a fucking follower, right? They hang out they hang out with this group of guys or with this group of girls that you don't really see these people advancing in life. You don't really see these people doing good for themselves in life. I don't know why I feel like some of them could have been bullied in their childhood or they were a bully. That's what's coming out very, very strongly. Or while you were in a relationship with them, they acted like a bully towards you. And that's what's making you feel disappointed in them because you really thought that they were going to do something for themselves. They were going to be able to change. In reality, they're not. And that's what's making you become cold towards them, right? And even though they feel like you're leaving them behind, even though you're moving forward, they know for a fact that them showing back up will come with confrontation. Confrontation of why did you take my stability away? Confrontation of why did you tell your friends that I was a problem? In reality, you were making me have these problems. So everything derives from you, not they don't derive from me, right? The Sun, the Page of Pentacles. Give me more info, please. Why is the Page of Pentacles right here with the Sun? Why is the Two of Pentacles? A lot of you guys, Three of Cups, a lot of you guys were trying to juggle. Some of you guys are going out with your friends very soon. I like that for you guys. Or some of you guys just had plans canceled. That's what's coming out very, very, very strongly. But what I'm seeing right here with the Sun, with the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, right now you're really, really, really focused on gathering your structure. You're really, really focused on gathering your balance, right? But it feels like things are not working out. It feels like things aren't moving. The thing about it is that the next 3 weeks are going to be really happy weeks. I feel that. They're going to be really, really, really happy weeks. I feel like you're in a path of wanting to fully let them go. You're in a path of fully wanting to detach from them. And a lot of you guys are definitely going to start to go out. If you're not doing it, you're being asked to go out. You're being asked to go have your fun, but don't overindulge in it, right? The Three of Cups could also tell me that you guys could have friends in common. Here's the thing. Be very careful. Because if your friends are still communicating with them or you guys are in a close circle like that, your friends are not fully telling you that they're talking about you, because I feel like they could be, right? The Page of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Sun. The thing about it is that you're doing well without them. You are. It's just the fact that they're kind of like still in your mind digging at you, and that's what bothers you. Es lo que honestamente te molesta, right? What I'm specifically seeing right here, though, what's specifically coming out very, very, very strongly at the moment is that the fact that they're in pain, like about their whole fucking life, does not negate the fact that they took your balance away, right? And with the Queen of Swords, with the Queen of Pentacles, you're cold towards them, and they feel that. They know that. The Nine of Swords, I'm telling you. Why is the Nine of Swords right here? What do they fear? What are they afraid of? The Ten of Pentacles. They are afraid of their future. Why are they afraid of their future? The Lovers. Let's move to part 2 because this is getting good. Nine of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers. Are they afraid about the long-term commitment they fucked up? But I don't want to say that because I said that before in like 2 other readings. Stability, new passion. Fuck! I turned off my candle! Shit! You guys know the theory of when you treat someone bad, if you treat your lady bad, your karma's gonna come in from your finances? That's their fucking karma. It depicts it right here. Since they took your balance away, their karma's coming in through their fucking finances. Part 2. I turned my fucking protection candle off. Fuck!